We are in the town of Hughenden. This is where we stayed last night in a free RV camp. We are at the start of the Dinosaur Trail, and this morning we're going to walk into Hughenden, check out the town and the first dinosaur museum. Oh my gosh, look, we found a dinosaur. This is the statue of Mutt, the Muttaburrasaurus here in Hughenden, and it's a replica, full-sized replica of this dinosaur. So we saw the skeleton in the museum a moment ago, and this is the replica that they have built here. Good morning. I wanted to show you guys where we camped up last night. We are just outside of a little town called Winton in Queensland. It's quite a well-known town on the Dinosaur Trail. It's also the place where the song Waltzing Matilda was written and first performed. And I've just come out because it's a beautiful sunrise this morning. So the sun's just coming up over there. Just about to hit the van and warm us up. It is quite cold here. It was quite cold in the night, but it's just a beautiful spot, and we love these kind of wild free camps. We really feel like we're in the desert today. We've just driven 110 kilometres southwest of Winton to Lark Quarry. Now, it was completely flat all the way out here. There's quite a few flies. But now we're in a bit of a depression in the earth, and this is called Lark Quarry. And it's very famous for the Dinosaur Stampede. So we're about to go and do a guided tour around this dinosaur centre. There's quite a few people here today, which is over in this building over here that you can see. And yeah, check out all the dinosaur fossils and find out all about when the dinosaurs roamed the earth here 95 million years ago, or however long ago it was. And I'm really hoping that we can take a bit of a hike up onto some of these little hilltops as well, because that would be quite cool. So Nigel today is going full outback wear with the fly net around his hat. And what I'm finding quite amusing...
It's called Susie taking the piss out of me, that's what it's called.
But what I'm finding quite amusing, if you look closely, you can see there's a lot of flies buzzing around Nigel's fly net, and yet there are none bothering me at all.
It works.
And I have no fly net.
Yeah, smarty pants. They're quite big footprints up there.
Yeah, I think they might be. So these big footprints here, these are the ones of the big predator.
Theropod.
The theropod. And all around it are these tiny little ones that look like chicken feet. And they're the ones that were stampeding.
So wherever there's this different coloured patching on them.
So we've just seen the Dinosaur Stampede. There are so many flies here. Nigel's got his fly net on, but I laughed at him, so now I'm going to feel like an idiot if I put mine on, right? Anyway, so did you hear that? He heard me. He's not that far in front. Anyway, we are now taking a little hike along what is called the Jump Up Loop. It's a 3.5 kilometre loop. It's quite a rough track and it's supposed to take us about 90 minutes. So we'll show you some of the highlights of this trail. The following day we visited the Australian Age of Dinosaurs Museum. This is one of the largest collection of dinosaur fossils anywhere, and they're constantly digging up new fossils all throughout their surrounding countryside. So we got to see the collection, some of the dinosaur bones fossilised, and we also got to see some of the volunteer technicians at work who were preparing some of the fossils. The guides here are really amazing and did a great job of showing us around.
Articulated sections of neck vertebrae, all found in position, and we've got some other vertebrae that go with it as well. So one of the reasons this animal's been pushed in the front of the queue, number one, I'll show you.
So this fossil here, it's a neck. All the different, I think there's 10 or 11 vertebrae there, the neck vertebra of the one dinosaur. She's known as Judy, and all of these pieces around here are parts of Judy. And these folks over here are all working on preparing the fossils. So they're all real fossils. This is all Judy, and these are all volunteers that come and work in here.
You're putting super glue in there to hold the bone together.
Right. We've just come out from the track site and they have life-size replicas of the dinosaurs. What's this one called again? That one's a sauropod, the big one out the back. And this one is a celarius.
The chicken one.
The chicken, it's the size of a chicken. The paddle tail. But these are the same ones that were out at the place we were at yesterday.
Meat eating, these ones.
Yeah, well look at their teeth,
Remember the Jurassic Park, that movie, those little guys?
Yeah. So this is the recreation of the Stampede that we saw yesterday out at Lark Quarry. We've got all the little, I forget what they're called, chicken dinosaurs. And then over there is the bigger one that was chasing them. And here we have old mate Banjo, the Australovenator wintonensis.
What?
I know, right? I've been practicing that.
So, yeah, bless you.
Chasing after the little coelosaurs and the other ones, the chicken dinosaurs, and the other ones who I can't remember what they're called. Good morning everyone. So this is where we've been staying. We're just outside of Winton. We're at a place called the Long Waterhole, and it's really quite an amazing free camp. So the waterhole is actually just over here, and there's a whole lot of campers over on the other side. They've got like waterfront property, but we decided to come over here where we're completely on our own. And last night we were blessed with a beautiful sunset, an amazing night sky, and I have just come over to watch. The sun has just risen, just over there behind my shoulder. And it was an amazing sunrise. So out here in the outback, the skies are just amazing and everything is so open and incredible. So I'm going to go back and see if Nigel's awake and make up some coffee and breakfast. So I've come back to the van and Nigel has been making the coffee, which is awesome. So this is the reality of what our van looks like when we wake up in the morning. It's a bit of a mess. There's bedding, clothes everywhere. Recycling from last night's dinner.
Coffee.
Nigel loves his morning coffee, which he makes with the AeroPress.
Yeah.
I love my morning tea. Plain black tea. So we're back on the road and heading west for a little while, and then we'll be heading north towards Richmond, which is going to be our stop for today. So we're saying farewell to Winton. We've had a wonderful stay here. One of the things we see a lot in the outback in Australia are these big trucks with at least 3 trailers on the back. They're called road trains, and the rule is if you're on a single lane road, which we are, and there's a road train coming in the opposite direction, that you need to pull over and stop and let the road train go past. So here comes the road train.
Thanks very much, mate.
You betcha, mate. Have a good day.
You too, mate.
And always nice to say hello. Today we are in Richmond and we are at the last stop on the Dinosaur Trail, and this one is called the Kronosaurus Corner, and behind me is a replica of the Kronosaurus. Now this was actually larger than the T-Rex, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I think it's like 18 metres long and its head is 2.5 metres long. So obviously this was a marine dinosaur, and this whole area where we are now was covered by an inland sea during the Cretaceous period when these dinosaurs were around. So we're at the Kronosaurus Corner in Richmond, just checking out these fossils, and they're really quite complete. So this fossil here is Australia's most complete plesiosaur. There's so much of it here. And this is what he would have looked like up here. Thanks for joining us on the Dinosaur Trail. We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. Join us next time when we head up into the Gulf country and check out some amazing sunsets over the ocean and find out if Nigel catches a fish. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and please consider subscribing to our channel and hit the bell so you'll be notified next time we upload a video. Thanks for watching.